And then I ended up looking it up online afterwards, looking up like information on DFW, and I saw that Dallas Fort Worth Airport employs more people than live in my entire city.
That's crazy.
Like it employs like
Oh, rip.
yeah, there's like 350,000 people that work at that airport. And I was like, well, how big is my city? And my city was like 328,000 people. I was like, holy shit.
I think land, the whole entire property is larger than Manhattan.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
It is. It's a very big airport. What's funny is me and my dad flew to Ohio and we flew out of DFW.
Mm-hmm.
When we came in, I didn't do this on purpose, but like we came in, we parked, we walked across the parking garage, into the terminal, through security, right to our gate. Didn't have to go anywhere. It was fantastic. And my dad's never been to DFW.
Oh, so he was like, well, this is no big deal.
Right. When we flew back, we were on the complete opposite side of the airport. So like, we walk outside, I'm like, we gotta get on a bus to get over to the parking garage, and he's like, he ignores me, walks across the street into the parking garage at that terminal, and I was like, where are you going? He's like, the parking garage is right here. I was like, no, we're in D, we need to go to A. He's like, parking garage is parking garage. I was like, my car's not just in every one of them. That was a good time.
My car's
Fun times with
my
dad.
car's not in every parking garage. I haven't even met your dad, and I love him already.
Yeah, he's sometimes real dumb.
All right, 400 miles.
Oh, while I'm sitting here, I can adjust my volume.
Oh god, that is classic. All right, well, let's look at. I was trying to go freight market. Let's look at external now. There's quite a few more externals. 248. Yeah, let's take. Wait, you can't do fragile, or that's right.
No fragile.
No, fragile.
Can you do? You probably can't do hazard class 6, can you?
I can do all hazard. I have all hazard.
You can do all hazard?
Yeah.
Alright, let's pick this up. This is pesticides.
Nice.
DFW is 17,207 acres, is the second largest airport in the United States, and has its own zip code. Not surprised. With 300,000
Which one is
people,
the largest?
the largest airport's got to be Atlanta.
I was gonna say it might be O'Hare.
In Chicago?
Yeah, that's a big fucking airport.
Is it? I was thinking it was Atlanta, but maybe I'm wrong.
Could be. I've never been to the Atlanta airport.
I know Atlanta is frequently listed as some of the biggest. Denver International is the biggest. Okay,
Really?
Wow.
Are you talking biggest for acreage, like square footage, or are you talking biggest for amount of traffic? Because those are two different things.
Acreage.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah, I
much?
figure amount of traffic would probably be like Atlanta, LaGuardia, or O'Hare.
Denver International is 52.4 square miles. Holy shit.
Jesus.
That's like
Why?
bigger than my city. Yeah.
Why is it so big? That's William Dafoe's penis.
What's that in kilometers?
Baffling.
Oh, that's William Dafoe's penis. Okay.
That's a
Oh,
callback.
yeah, it is. That's hilarious. Largest airport in numbers. What is that? Atlanta. Okay. Because I was thinking Atlanta is usually used as a, like, Europe to LA. They probably stop in Atlanta mostly. Because if you're going to, like, New York or DC or Philadelphia, you're going to stop on the East Coast. So if you're going cross country, they don't want to also cram those people into the same airport.
Yeah.
So they're going to divert them to someplace further south, which Atlanta's great. Atlanta's the busiest in the United States and the second busiest in the world. Who's busiest? Heathrow?
Or
Prob-
Frankfurt.
What's that?
There's also a very big airport in Germany, Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, yeah. I'm thinking Heathrow is probably the busiest. Oh,
Guangzhou, Baiyun. Okay. Sorry. I try to read them in their correct pronunciation.
Where is that? Beijing?
No. Europe.
I'm not familiar enough with Chinese geography to tell you where Guangzhou is.
Or is it Guangzhou?
I don't know. I am terrible at Asian pronunciations, regardless of what Asian language it is. It's in Guangzhou, China. Well, okay.
That helps.
I don't know where that is either.
Damn, Baka.
I stopped, right? Or did I continue?
You're putting them brakes to work.
Is that in Dubai?
That would be my guess, yeah. Either Dubai or just Saudi Arabia generically. 300 square miles. That's just...
Oh, sorry.
That's making an airport. Guangzhou is near Hong Kong. Oh, that would make sense.
Understandable.
That would make sense. A lot of Hong Kong traffic going through there, probably.
Probably their main airport.
Yeah, Hong Kong may not. Hong Kong may use that as its airport, essentially. Yeah, I'm certain that 300 square mile airport is probably just designated as airport for the sake of being the world's largest airport via space.
Why are we stopping?
I was just letting you get in front of me.
So that I won't hit you anymore.
Correct.
Okay, I can work with that.
They like to do that over there? Yeah, yeah. Saudi Arabia for a long time was really big on being the world's biggest, the world's largest, the world's fastest. So they have a lot of those records. It's a pride thing? Sure. I get it. The United States was real big on that for a long time, too. I'm not saying that that's stupid or anything. Like, the U.S. for a long time was very big on, like, let's build the tallest building and the biggest this and the fastest that. Not for any reason other than holding the record. Yeah, the rain's really good in the game. So question, Valkyrie. I know that England and the UK are no longer part of the EU. Is there a reason why they don't include themselves in Europe either? Because I hear that all the time where I'm all like, oh, it's this, that, and this and that, and then people are like, actually, people from the UK are like, actually, that's the way it is in Europe, and I'm like, well, England is in Europe. Brexit? No, I get Brexit, but that's EU. That's not Europe, the continent. You're still part of the continent. You can't just like, you can't just change geography.
We're no longer European.
Yeah.
Eastern Atlantic. Oh wait.
Yeah, I guess there's
I would
just
say
a...
this is like the Americans trying to be as different from Britain as possible.
No, but I mean, that would be like saying, you know, America is no longer part of North America.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a confusion thing. I guess a lot of people say we're not part of Europe to mean they're not part of the EU.
Because Europe and European Union are two completely different things.
Well, Europe and the EU. Yeah, I would say Europe and the EU are two different things, yeah.
It probably meant the EU then.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the time it is. Brexit essentially caused it. Okay. Hey, Lucid.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright. Just hanging out.
Do you want to know how good my brakes are working?
Not particularly. I mean, you can't damage me that way. You can damage my trailer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Forgot this isn't SnowRunner.
Oh, were you just gonna go?
What? No. I was thinking you can't damage trailers, but you can in this game.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that UK ran out of petrol or something after the Brexit. I don't know. And I'm using the British word petrol for gas here,
What
if I'm
the
correct.
fuck is going on? Oh. That explains it.
I
Oh.
explain it? Did you mean?
No, the lane was in there.
Ah.
So they're blaming all the economic troubles right now on COVID, and not saying, yeah, some of it is COVID, but some of it's also Brexit. Somebody jackknifed back here.
Yeah, he tried to merge into me.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Serve him right.
I didn't want to hit him, but there was no room. And this is an imaginary world, and I will not give way.
Regardless, let's talk about fun stuff and not politics.
Yeah. Especially politics in other countries we're not super familiar with.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not wearing a seatbelt.
In the game or in real life?
In the game. Well, neither, really. It would be weird if I was wearing one in real life. But in the game, no.
I can't see around in my cab to see either ends of my seatbelt.
I could see mine just, my camera's far enough backwards.
Ah. You can see like the shoulder mount or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I turn to the left, I can't see the shoulder mount. It looks out the window before it gets to that point.
Yeah. Lame. Still only do 65.
Yeah. I tried to get a freight job this time, but there wasn't one in the distance. I'm going to start checking every time now, though, because it was... When Bach and I were driving 80 down the highway earlier, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice in real life, too.
Oh, yeah.
People do not like seeing semis come past them at 80, 85 miles an hour.
Freaks him out a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't really have that problem on I-10 because the section of I-10 I drive is very up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So the truckers, while they could go 80, they choose not to. I mean, if they're going uphill, they probably can't.
No.
And if they're going downhill, they probably don't want to because the grades are steep enough that they're probably like, yeah, maybe not.
I just set my cruise at 82 and I let the cruise control deal with the ups and downs.
Does cruise on a large truck automatically initiate like your engine brake as well?
Yeah. Most of them, it's once it exceeds 5 miles an hour over the set limit, it'll just do that.
That makes sense.
On mine, you can turn the cruise control off, let the jakes kick on, and then set the cruise where you want it, and it will maintain that exact speed going downhill.
Nice.
It won't accelerate, but it will keep you from. It'll adjust the engine brake to what you need.
Is that a regional thing, calling it an engine brake versus a jake brake?
It's just whatever you pick up on. I just call it an engine brake. Some people call it jakes. I think the technical term is engine retarder.
Yeah.
But everyone always looks at you crazy when you say that.
Yeah. That's what it's listed as in ETS and ATS.
Yeah.
As a retarder, so. It's like when I first started playing, I was like, I didn't even know what it was. And I'm like, what is this right here? I don't really want to say it.
What's funny is they have both in it. They have the engine retarder and engine brake. So they're two different things in the game, I guess. But they're the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was Cappy being adorable over here.
Oh, Cap is always adorable.
Oh, nice shark.
love this weather. Like, everything is gray. I don't think I've ever seen weather like this before. Maybe they added some new stuff in.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life. I was like, this happens all the time. What are you talking about?
No, in the game.
No, it was
I don't
like
think I've ever seen this like this gray everything.
I've seen it before.
Okay.
Maybe you just haven't gotten lucky enough, but yeah, Cappy and I both really love like overcast skies. And
Yeah. Me
It's very-
too.
very
because
relaxing.
Then it means that it doesn't get sunny and it's not as hot. But yeah, it's very relaxing.
yeah, fuck the sun. Am I right?
Yeah.
What has it ever done for us?
Hashtag blow up the sun.
Hashtag blow up the sun. I don't think I'd go that far, but
Maybe it gave birth to us. I don't know.
no, I think it pooped us out. I think that's better.
Yeah.
Cloudy
It pooped us out.
Cloudy and 55 is perfect weather. I would not disagree with that, sir.
55 is what in Celsius?
In my units, I don't,
Yeah, in my units. Yes.
I don't know what 55 is in Celsius, to be honest. It's
Not high.
probably in the
15?
teens.
Yeah.
15, 18, somewhere around there. Hey,
It's nice, yeah.
Two Talon redeemed glasslessness and said happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. Shit, I almost forgot. Happy birthday.
Well, you said happy birthday on Discord.
I did not.
I thought you did.
Nope.
It's,
We should sing him a song.
I took the wrong exit.
Oh no! Oh, no,
I hadn't even
man.
taken my glasses off yet. All right, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't just run a stop sign.
Okay, so how
He said it was.
far do you have now?
He said it was 13 Celsius.
Oh, that's nice. Just the right side of not too cold and not too hot.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit on the colder side.
Don't ask me how far I have to go. I have no idea. I can't read right now.
Small
You'll
blurry
tell me
characters
later
is how
then.
far.
I have to get real close to my monitor.
I know the feeling.
I want to do it in solidarity. I'm also extremely blind.
What is the speed? I can't
What's
even
your
see what the speed
diopter?
limit is. I'm gonna put my truck at 65, I think, and then just kind of wait for it to go red. What's the speed limit where you guys are?
I can't tell you. I took mine off too. Oh shit! I'm in the grass.
Please don't take off your glasses. But anyway, what's your diopter? Or whatever you call it.
What's what?
What is your diopter? You guys diopter?
Oh, I don't know what my diopter
Glasses.
is. Diopter is the correct term, but I don't keep track of that.
Yeah, I forget.
They hand me a sheet of paper when they do my eyes that has my diopter on it, and then I go straight to the place that makes my glasses and I hand it to them. And I go, here, make glasses. And that's the extent of me keeping track of that number.
I can focus less than 5 inches away from my face.
Probably -10 or something then.
Yeah, but diopter's the correct. That's the term we use here too.
Yeah, you learned. You taught it to me. Because
Oh.
I was talking about dioptry. And you said diopter.
Is that Baka in front of me?
I have no idea.
Nah, too close fit to be Baka.
That's me in front of you.
Is it?
You're like, I don't know.
No, I'm talking about the truck directly in front of me.
Oh no, that's not me then. I'm a bit before you.
What's crazy is without glasses, this looks like real life. This is just like, yep.
I really hope you can read the signs in real life. At
I
least.
can't read shit without glasses, dude. I am so blind.
Same.
cars
I don't know what
disappear when
5
they get so
inches
far ahead
is,
of me.
but I can't see further than maybe 5-10 centimeters away from my face.
It's about the length of your middle finger, as about as how far as I can see.
That's the same as me then. So I guess we both have similar diopters.
I'll put my glasses back on.
Yeah, same. I just did. All right, now I can actually read. It never fails. Every time I take my glasses off, I always look at. I can kind of see chat, and chat starts moving fast as soon as I take my glasses off, and I'm like, I can't read any of this. Oh yeah, it's my birthday today. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Don't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick you off of this Discord call so fast.
What if I did it like smooth poetry? Happy birthday to you. You smell like an old shoe. That's all I got.
Thanks.
God.
Oh. God damn. Two Talon mentions my wipers while I got my glasses off. Thousands of years of human evolution and nobody can see. That's right. But you know what human evolution did give us? It gave us a brain and intelligence so that we could form glasses and fix that problem. Snap. Evolution gave us a nose and gave us an immune system. Yeah, it also made us smart enough to make doctors and vaccines. Dumbasses. Anyway.
Oh god, I gotta sleep somewhere soon.
Oh shit, me too.
Area. Yeah, rest area right here.
I'm significantly further back from you guys. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll probably
Or
pull
just-
off where Lucid is.
Just coming into Cheyenne.
Yeah, I'm just entering the city right now, I think. Well, no, I'm in the middle of it.
how far do you still have? Like, how many minutes?
Miles? Miles 68.
Come on, Chuck.
You like have double the distance from me.
How much time until I have to sleep? Oh, I have to sleep in 1 hour and 40, and delivery time is in 1 hour and 20, so I can deliver and then
Yay.
sleep afterwards. Okay.
I'm already blacking out, so I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
If you're to use this exit, you'll see American roundabouts in action.
Ooh.
Also, the Colorado overpass is a fun one.
Is that right where you are too?
No. Oh, actually, the truck stops there. They use the Colorado overpass. There in Cheyenne. You turn these fucking things off. Turn off. There you go.
Sorry.
It's so wild. This rest area here just south of Cheyenne, I've been to many times. It's exactly what it looks like.
Hold on.
Nice.
Like down to the snow fence and the little RV dump.
RV dump.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm coming over there right now, actually.
Check it out
I decided to stop.
and take a rest.
Well, he said there were American roundabouts, and I got excited.
Yeah. Observe them.
Yeah, you don't see them very often.
We should do France one of these days in ETS2 because there are so many roundabouts there.
Hey, girl.
Hey. That's exactly where I parked.
Is it?
I left it warm for you.
Nice. I just realized it but didn't put on my e-brake when I parked and
Just the
slept.
same thing. How'd you like those roundabouts?
They're surprisingly small.
Well, they don't have to do anything except keep people from speeding. That's about it.
That's fair.
It's weird the locations they put roundabouts.
Yeah, it seems like they tend to, in the US, we tend to put roundabouts in places where there's no traffic.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
think they're trying to ease people into them.
yeah. And it's like, you know, it's supposed to go into high traffic areas, right?
There's a roundabout in the town that I used to live in, and it's so far from where traffic is, and it's just so out of place. I remember people like, "What the fuck is going on back here?" Just a random ass roundabout.
I know they're slowly trying to introduce them to the U.S. because you're seeing them slightly more and more common, and I see like news stories about them periodically, where they're like, "Oh, this city is going to be getting rid of this four-way intersection and turning it into a roundabout." What do we use instead? Intersections.
Yep.
Intersections with stoplights, literally everywhere.
Yep.
Ew.
Or for fun, we'll have a two-way stop where one set of traffic does not stop.
Yeah, and the other set does. Yeah. Yeah, it's really great when you've got those intersections and you hit the timing just right, and every intersection you get to is green, and you just never stop for like miles.
Yeah.
But it's really bad when you get your timing real bad, and you literally hit every single red light. Oh, and it's always frustrating because you're coming up to the intersection, you're like, stay green, stay green, stay green, and you're just far enough back and you see it go yellow and you're like, fuck. Because then you know you've hit the wrong timing and you're going to hit every single one of them yellow. And you're just going to have to stop all the time. You're just like, oh, well, I'm screwed. You thought that was over-exaggeration? No.
That's real.
Yeah. There's history about it. There's something like, apparently back in like the 1920s, there was New York. Apparently it was in New York or on the East Coast somewhere. They tried to use roundabouts everywhere, but it wasn't a true roundabout. It was like a rounded, lighted intersection that wasn't a roundabout, but they called it a roundabout. But it was definitely a different thing because there were stoplights on it. And
it was a roundabout.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently it caused like major traffic issues because nobody knew how to use it. There were multiple lanes going different directions because it wasn't a real roundabout. It was something weird that the guys dreamed up that they've since proven was a horrible idea. But because they called it a roundabout, it created this stigma in the United States early in the adoption of personal vehicles. It created this huge stigma over roundabouts. And so everybody just inherited this thought that roundabouts were terrible and they caused lots of accidents because the thing that they used and called a roundabout, which isn't a real roundabout, did cause shitloads of accidents.
You know, it makes me wonder if stuff like that happens on purpose, right? Like, there's clearly roundabouts are better for busy intersections, that's no doubt. But what if, for some reason, some organization was like, we don't want them to ever have roundabouts, so let's force a roundabout in the spirit of, you know, showing them how it's done, but do it poorly because they don't have anything to compare it to. And then everyone will hate it, and we'll never have roundabouts in this country.
Well, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if that's true.
Oh, no, clearly no.
But like,
or trying to be different from Europe, or
now see, that's what the show that I watched that was talking about it. That's what they said. It was like a YouTube video or something. Is they said it was they were trying to combine four-way stoplight intersections and European-style roundabouts together because they thought, you know, roundabouts in Europe are good. Four-way lighted intersections are good. They're not super efficient, but they do prevent a lot of accidents. So they assumed if you combine the two, maybe you could get the best of both and the negatives of neither. And it ended up being every negative option of every single one, plus more of them, and none of the benefits.
Yeah.
Rip.
Let's just put clovers
Just
everywhere.
clovers.
Waste all the land. Yeah. And that's another thing they talked about, is they talked about how America has a lot of different kinds of highway designs that they can't use in Europe because of limited land space.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Valkyrie's like, what's a clover? Yeah. Clovers are super
Four-leaf
common in the
clover.
United States.
I imagine you had to make a U-turn, but it involved 4 loops.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
Level up.
if you're on a highway and 2 big highways intersect at a plus, and you want to go left onto the highway that's crossing yours, but you want to go the left direction, you need to exit right and loop around and go underneath the highway that you're on. And it does that for every single side.
It's nice in a truck because if I miss my exit, I don't have to cross traffic or anything. I just keep looping until I turn back around.
Right. It is very beneficial. You've seen those in city skylines. Yeah, they work exceedingly well if you have lots of land space. Because essentially it's a highway roundabout that goes backwards. But it isn't the most efficient, but it works really good when you've got lots of space, because there's very few bridges, which means you need to use less concrete. And as the only downside is the amount of land you have to use, really.
Yeah.
As far as I understand.
Level up.
Man, I was driving up 75 through Dallas the other day,
Yep.
and it's so wild how the fucking highway system is just insane. Like I forget where exactly it was, but it was just overpass on top of overpass on top of overpass.
Rip.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna fold my truck up on itself real quick.
Oh no.
I cannot see where I'm going. Just where's my turn? Okay, here it is. Gee, is it on a dirt? Oh,
Stopped. It's a dirt road, yeah.
yeah, it's a dirt road. Okay. Now I see the benefit of those those lights that the police have on their vehicles, that they stick out the side view mirror and they can aim.
Yeah. I have one of those mounted on my truck.
Do you? Yeah, so you can look to the left and see where the shit you need to turn.
Yeah. It's very handy.
Athos says US 380 and DNT now have that. It's triple layered apparently.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's a fucking chaotic. It's also insanely high. Like, you don't think about it until you're driving over and you look over the side and you're like, damn, we are at least 100 feet in the air.
I think there's a 4-stack somewhere in California. Which sounds nuts to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if a 3-stack is that crazy, geez, I don't want to see 4. Or are you backing up into this building?
Yeah, that open slot.
I freak you out there?
No, I just can't see where I'm going.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I missed the building entirely.
Says the professional truck driver.
I mean, I put it real smooth up on the other side of the building.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Let's see if you level up here.
Hopefully.
I did. So what should I level up?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna see if Lucid levels up. I'm gonna make him take Fragile.
Level 2?
I don't know. I don't even know if he has level 1 yet.
I don't.
Oh, there you
What
go.
do you have?
Yeah, he's backing up. Give him a second. I mean, I don't think it matters what you take now, Baka. Everything
Okay,
is...
I'm gonna take... Nice.
There's a 5-stack in Dallas? Jesus.
Yeah. That's called the
Though.
high five.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I went across it with my dad and we were going down to the airport. He was like, good fucking God, that's high.
Well, I think the reason I remember the one in California was because I think it collapsed during the earthquake, like in 1992 or whenever that earthquake was out there.
Yeah.
I think the whole stack collapsed.
Jesus.
Which was bad because people had pulled over underneath it to get shelter.
Oh, Jesus. I did not level.
You did not. Okay.
No. I'll also be right back while you find another one.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to find a 400-mile-ish job here. Here we go. Scrap cars.
Nice.
That looks like a nasty route, too.
The nastier, the better.
It's kind of what I was thinking. This thing's got a lot of, like, jank turns. It's a lot of zigzaggy.
Which one is it?
It's at the steel place over here. If you want to just follow me.
Okay.
Cows!
Oh, nice! You just drove past me, so I don't have to look you up on the map.
I got excited there were cows.
Man, I love the sound of the truck driving on this road.
When Cappy and I are driving around in Texas and we see cows on the side of the road, we don't call them cows.
We've got the moose.
We go,
Moose.
moomers.
Moomers!
I am back.
And if
Welcome back.
and if
You
I
guys talking about rumors?
yeah. And if I see baby cows, I don't call them baby cows.
Baby moomers?
I call them veal.
Ha!
The adults are moomers and the babies are veal.
Babies are delicious.
The babies are delicious. Yes, they are.
Rip.
Were you... My family went to some restaurant, I forgot where it was, but they had veal, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't had veal in forever, so I got some of it, my mom said.
Oh. You're like,
She's like, what you getting? I was like, baby cow. She's like, oh.
veal is so good though, dude.
Good.
What do you call the meat from the neck?
Neck meat. I don't. I'm sure there's a specific name for it, but I don't know what it is. Hold on. What is neck meat? Oh, veal is male baby cow. I guess because the females are used for milking later.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a waste of a
You have a female? Yeah.
dairy cow, yeah.
Okay. Cow neck meat.
Or just general meat, neck meat, not just cow.
All right. Beef neck. We call it beef neck. It's literally. I'm looking up, like, they have a cow that's all sectioned off about what sections are called what. So they've got like the round and the rump and the plate and stuff like that. And the neck is literally called neck.
Not well.
So we're super fancy in the United States. We call neck meat neck.
Ooh, look at that. We can haul these big ass fucking machineries.
I think chuck is shoulder, yeah.
Chuck and shoulder.
Well, I had some very nice neck meat yesterday.
What, I forget what cheek is called.
In Spanish, it's barbacoa.
Barbacoa, that's right. I was like, I know there's something that's cheek.
Yeah, and it's so good.
You have your own neck meat? That's fair.
That was my name in high school. Beef neck.
Yeah, that is one heck of a high school nickname, isn't it? Yo, what up, beef neck?
It's my boy Neck Meat.
Oh, man. That's funny. Crunch. We're picking up crushed cars.
Oh, look at all these cool machines though we can haul.
Hmm.
Crush cars.
Bro, well, I could haul them. You can't, because the job isn't 400 miles.
Not fair.
What a great nickname. Well, what happened to that truck behind you, Baka?
No, I just accepted the job and
Yeah, there's a truck
Had to
behind
load-
you, and
load-
it started dancing.
weird. Because I loaded I was on a loading screen probably.
Well, it had nothing to do with you. Not everything's about you, Baka. I was just saying that the truck is behind you. Yeah, I loved the way Lucid said. Lucid saying that made it so much better too.
What's that?
What up, beef neck?
It's articulated too. Nice.
God, I almost hit that freaking trooper.
Is it an articulated trailer?
I
Oh,
have two.
sure is. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh wow, there's another truck up here that's jackknifed.
Wasn't me this time.
No. I don't think you picked up the load yet.
I have not.
That's okay. This guy's jackknifed on the sidewalk and part of the right-hand lane, but not the whole thing. Man, he's jackknifed hard. Holy crap.
Wait, have we seen jackknifed AI drivers before?
They're rare, but they did happen. That being said, I've seen 3 of them just tonight.
Well,
No.
one of them was because he tried to merge with me, and I gave him the old cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder.
Is that what they call it in the trucking world?
No, they don't.
I gave him the old cold shoulder. Just sideswipe some dude. Did you get caught by the train, Baka?
I don't know. No, I'm right behind you.
Okay. That's definitely got to be a football player's nickname, though.
Cold shoulder.
Beef neck.
Oh, beef neck.
I'm still on the beef neck, man.
That's fair.
Football or rugby or soccer? I don't know.
American football.
That's yeah, I don't know.
Not soccer or rugby.
Yes, not soccer, or more like rugby, but definitely not soccer.
Is it with the white and black ball that is being kicked around?
No, that's soccer.
That's soccer.
Okay.
This is
Football for us is soccer.
yes, it is. This is
You're
yeah,
so weird,
yeah,
American.
yeah, Athos. This is hand egg. Exactly. We called it football and made it illegal to touch it with your feet most of the time. Not illegal to touch it with your feet, but
Only one guy is allowed to fuck with his feet.
yeah, you could technically kick it a lot if you wanted. It's just frowned upon because chances are it's going to touch the ground. At which point, all shit goes crazy.
Imagine just a whole team of them kicking at each other.
I
like
remember watching a thing about American football where apparently when football first started, it wasn't in the rule book, but it wasn't written in the rule book that you could throw the ball. It was just written that you had to give the ball to another player. And so for the longest time, everything was a handoff.
Oh, shit.
And then apparently some team like read the rules and was like, it doesn't say we can't throw the ball.
What if we threw it?
Yeah, so the other team was expecting like standard handoffs to runners. And the quarterback like took a couple steps back and chunked it downfield, and everybody just stood there like, "What are you doing?" And the refs had to go to the book and look it up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can totally do that. It doesn't say you can't throw it. It just says you have to give the ball to somebody else."
He gave it to a guy real far away.
Yeah, he gave it to that dude real far away.
What kind of a game? Like, what ball does it use?
An American football.
Yeah.
That is what it uses. It is the only sport in the world that uses this shaped ball. The only ball that's anywhere close to it, the only shape that's anywhere close to it is an Australian rugby.
But it's not quite that shape.
It's not quite that shape. It's much more pointy. An Australian rugby ball is more rounded on the ends.
I think we call this rugby. The players are like these. They have these armor pieces that are very big around the shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah, we call that rugby, and the ball is like orange, and you have to throw it over some fork or something.
Essentially, you are technically like everything you're saying is just a little bit wrong, but I know you are definitely thinking of the correct sport. Yes.
We call that rugby.
You wouldn't throw it over the fork. You would kick it. That's an extra point.
Yeah, kicking it over the fork, not throwing.
The way you described it is if someone heard about American football and tried to do it on their own.
It's exactly. It sounds like somebody watched it for about 5 minutes and then had to explain it to somebody else. And I was like, you're this close to getting it right, but everything is just a tiny bit wrong.
I could just imagine, like, not making fun of you or anything,
the
but
only times I've seen this being played or something is in some TV shows.
Oh yeah,
movies.
definitely. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We're not trying to like make fun of you or anything.
I know. I'm just cute.
It's just it's so awesome to hear somebody be like 95% correct on every statement. But there's just one little thing that's a little wrong, and you're just like, you are so close.
It feels like the equivalent of an American restaurant in a foreign country where everything is weird, but close.
Yeah,
it's just like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah, it's like when you go to McDonald's in like Japan or something, and you're like, yeah, I want a Big Mac, and they're like, we don't, that doesn't exist here.
Or they do have it. It's not sweet enough.
Did you hold on? I got to stop this for a minute because me and Candace brought this up. Canada has better McDonald's options than we do.
Oh, I'm sure.
They have a double Big Mac. It's 4 pieces of meat.
What?
Yes.
and what? 5 pieces of bread?
No, it's just the regular 3 pieces.
3 pieces, but it's a double stack on either side of the bread sandwich.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, and they have like all kinds of crazy options for like just other stuff. They have gravy for stuff.
Man, fuck you, Canada.
For real.
And a side of poutine. Yeah, exactly. But Canada does not have Whataburger. That is a valid point.
They don't have Whataburger. Do you know Whataburger has a TikTok account?
I'm not surprised. What's on it?
It's pretty good shit, and they're they did that song "That's Not My Name," and it's just people calling it Waterburger instead of Whataburger.
Oh. Did you know that you can get a Big Mac with chicken patties? You have to find the right McDonald's. I have been to McDonald's where you'll be like, "Can I get that with no tomato?" And they're like, "No."
Yeah, what the?
And they're like, we make our sandwiches the way we make them. If you don't want tomato, open it up and take the tomato off. And you're just like, wow, what an asshole. I'm asking you to do less work.
I went to one and
I haven't been to McDonald's or any kind of fast food restaurant in years.
Commercial, wait. Commercial trucking is prohibited in this area. You must turn around. Like, nope.
Commercial, what? No streaming allowed over here or something? Or what's commercial trucking anyway? Like those Coca-Cola trucks?
No, this. What we are doing.
What we're doing is commercial trucking.
This is commercial trucking. Wow, I just got a $1,500 fine.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I haven't. We're not even partway through this. I got a $1,500 fine like 200 feet in.
How are we gonna turn this?
Let's keep going and see what happens.
Just stop your car, turn traffic offense off.
I have $400,000. I think I can afford to drive through this place, but still.
Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna count how many fines I get through here.
Okay.
Why is our GPS routing us this way?
I don't know.
Commercial trucking.
I don't even know where we are.
That word.
What state are we in?
We're in Colorado.
Oh yeah, Fort Collins. Okay.
Yep.
You get Whataburger spicy ketchup shipped to your apartment in New York City? Bro.
Yeah, you can probably just order that off Amazon now.
Yeah, you probably could. I need to send you a picture of the HEB.
Oh, the wall of Whataburger shit.
The wall of Whataburger. Well, not New York City, just New York State. Okay,
yeah.
That's fine. But there is. You walk into an HEB here, and in the condiment aisle, like 70% of the condiment aisle is just Whataburger product. And if you go to the refrigerated section where they've got like yogurt and stuff, they have their honey butter spread, and something else is over there. I forget what. I think their tartar sauce is over there.
Oh, and I love honey butter chips. I only had them the one time, but oh my god, they were so good.
Oh.
I've only been fined once so far, so there's probably just the initial fine.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Maybe it's calculating.
This is a fucking national park. You're definitely not allowed in here.
What national park is this?
Then why was this on our GPS navigation? If we're not allowed.
This is the fun fact about trucking is you don't ever trust your GPS fully. Because it will often lead you astray.
Take you right through a national park.
Yes.
This is fun.
And you're like,
I wish it was day so we could actually enjoy the scenery.
Which is nice though, because I love fucking driving through national parks.
I thought you were just gonna stop the sentence there.
I love fucking.
It's nice because I love fucking. Like, wow, Lucid, okay.
Just in case you guys didn't know.
All right.
Do I have cruise control on? Because my truck is not slowing down.
I think it's got a slight down gradient. Wait, here we go. Alpine Visitor Center. Is this This must be up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that said watch for flood, but I read it as watch for floof. I'm like, are there just gonna be like fluffy puppies around here? What's going on?
There's
love
furry action going on here.
Watch for floof.
Giggity.
So the furries come and hang out at night.
Well, at least there's no traffic in these curves.
It's the dreaded floof.
You know what's funny is if you were doing this in real life, the glares you would be getting from people here. Like, oh, is that a truck driver in our park?
Oh yeah,
You're
for
not
sure.
allowed here.
How dare he?
Dude, I would be confident that like a park ranger at one of the, even if they didn't catch you on the road at one of the entry gates, would like go out there and be all like, all right, man, you're gonna get an earful now. Like, bro, did you just drive your 18-wheeler through a national park? What the fuck were you thinking?
A lot of it, like, it's not a big deal, but it's just the roads aren't designed for large vehicles.
Yeah, you're gonna tear up the road.
Well, not just that, but the curves are too narrow or too tight. There used to be a place up in Northern California I'd go to, and you had to drop your trailer off and have a smaller truck pick it up, take it, get it loaded, bring it back to you.
Wow.
Reminds me of the serpentines on over one of our mountains, the mountain pass.
Can park rangers issue traffic citations? Oh, I'm sure they can. They're federal. Park rangers are federal level law enforcement, not just local.
Yeah, because most national parks are national parks.
Yeah, yeah. Hence the name. Hey, here's this park ranger.
Very eloquent.
Oh God, if I might run out of fuel.
Hey man.
Oh no.
Hey man, how you doing? You mad? He looks mad. All right, I'm just gonna keep
mad?
going. The park ranger.
Oh.
There's a dude standing right here at the exit.
Oh, that's funny.
So I pulled over and said hi.
15 mile an hour curve. Just the one fine.
Yeah, that's not so bad. I thought I was gonna get one like every quarter mile or something.
That'd be hilarious.
I'd be like, oh my god, I lost like $30,000 on this job.
But what is commercial trucking anyway? Like
Big trucks. It doesn't matter if you're hauling anything or not. If you're driving a truck like this kind that we're driving now, it's a commercial truck.
okay,
So-
so
So when we say commercial in this context, we don't mean like TV commercials. We mean like commercial industries.
Like commerce.
Yeah, commerce.
commerce truck.
Yeah, that's the word I was trying to think of. You know,
Not
the
commercial.
base word for commercial.
Yeah, commerce, yes. Yeah, it's like, have you ever played City Skylines or Sim City or anything like that?
Cities Skylines
You
or Cities XL or something.
Yeah, okay, so you've played one of those? Okay, so you've got the residential section, which is where people live. You have the industrial section, which is like industry, and then the commercial section, which is businesses.
Yeah.
And that's what this is we're delivering goods for businesses, generally
Yeah,
speaking.
Commercial trucking usually connects the industrial sector to the commercial sector.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've always viewed park rangers as a rent-a-cop with a gas station badge. The fact that they're actually considered law enforcement never actually crossed your mind until now? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
they definitely are.
Park rangers can arrest you, take you straight to jail.